Coming up, a former Valdosta Middle School paraprofessional pleads guilty to meth charges.
And another local woman is also arrested on multiple drug charges.
We'll have these stories and more. Your News Valdosta starts now.
Welcome to News Valdosta. I'm Matt Tanga.
And I'm Quenisha Claiborne. A former middle school paraprofessional has pleaded guilty to multiple methamphetamine charges. 49-year-old Beverly Strong has pleaded guilty to drug charges following her arrest earlier this year. Strong was charged with possession of methamphetamine, possession of items used for manufacture, and possession of the tools for commission of a crime. Strong, who had worked for the city school system since 2001, was placed on administrative leave after the school's officials learned of her arrest. The sheriff's office retorts there was no indication that any drug activity was conducted on campus. Strong was sentenced to 3 years probation and ordered to pay $1,500 in fees and fines.
Two Valdosta men pleaded guilty Tuesday to breaking into cars in multiple hotel parking lots. 21-year-old Harry Green and 22-year-old Nathaniel Ware were arrested after the Valdosta Police Department responded to an early morning suspicious activity call from a concerned citizen. The citizen observed two men looking into cars in the parking lot of the Country Inn and Suites Hotel on St. Augustine. Police say the men were stopped as they attempted to flee the scene, and police found items in their vehicle that were reported stolen from the car break-ins at 3 different hotels.
A Valdosta woman has been arrested on drug charges after citizen complaints led to a search of her home. At approximately 1 p.m. on Tuesday, investigators with the Lowndes County Sheriff's Office Special Operations Division conducted a search of a home in the 4400 block of McLeod Drive. They arrested 29-year-old Jennifer Ortiz and charged her with possession of marijuana and possession of various prescription drugs with the intent to distribute. Ortiz is currently in the Lowndes County Jail.
Last night, city police took into custody Sylvia Burgess of Valdosta after receiving calls about an aggravated assault. Burgess was accused of allegedly assaulting a woman she knew with a handgun at the victim's home of 319 Smith Avenue. The reported victim's mother was the one to make the call to authorities, which led to the arrest of Burgess. According to the Valdosta Police Department's incident report, Burgess was a former resident of the home. Burgess was said to be under the influence of alcohol. She is currently awaiting trial. No further details have been released.
3 public hearings and a first reading of a Court of Ordinances highlight today's Valdosta City Council meeting. This includes the discussion of a historic home that has been at the center of zoning controversy in the city. The 3 public hearings will involve protection of the historic Nichols House, land use for zoning of the Silentis Charting Academy, and a request to close an alley between East Martin Luther King Jr. Drive and Hudson Street. The Nichols House, located on the corner of Batesfree Road and Azalea Drive, is being considered for this historical protection. On October 6th, the Historic Preservation Commission recommended approval for this protection by a 5-to-1 vote.
Authorities say 18 people have been arrested in a series of raids as part of an effort to target child pornography in Decatur. The Georgia Bureau of Investigation said Wednesday that the coordinated raids were part of the 3-month probe that involved federal, state, and local law enforcement agencies. Law enforcement officers executed 44 warrants in 31 counties Wednesday. In addition to the 18 arrests, authorities say that they seized nearly 600 digital devices.
During an investigation of multiple home burglaries in Lake Park earlier this month, investigators reportedly obtained a video imagery of a person attempting to use one of the debit cards stolen during the home invasion. They identified the person as 17-year-old Robert Atkins. Investigators located Atkins and eventually connected him with the burglary and multiple offenses of entering autos. Atkins has been arrested and remains in the Lowndes County Jail.
And when we come back, Wiregrass Georgia Technical College receives its largest donation ever.
We'll have those stories and more after these messages.
Lionfish are an invasive species decimating local fish populations and spreading along the Atlantic coast, the Gulf of Mexico, and the Caribbean. Their presence, along with organized culling, increases the risk of envenomation to recreational divers and fishermen. Providing effective first aid is essential. Remain calm and immediately terminate your dive. Remove any obvious foreign material such as spines and rinse with fresh water. Soak in non-scalding hot water and go to the nearest medical facility. For more information, go to dan.org and beadiver.com.
Welcome back to News Valdosta.
Wiregrass Georgia Technical College has been given $1 million in donation, courtesy of Dr. Ed and Rhonda Mark. The donation will benefit the school's health sciences program. Wiregrass is currently in the process of building a new health sciences building and needs to secure funds for the project. The Marks donated $250,000 to the school in August, making this the second donation they've made this year. Wiregrass President Dr. Tina Anderson says she's honored to have their support.
The Valdosta Police Department is offering city residents an in-depth look at how the department operates. The Citizens Police Academy provides Valdosta residents with a better understanding of police functions, how policies are developed, and what an officer experiences on a day-to-day basis. There's still 3 weeks left in the current 8-week program. The class is free and is one of 3 citizens information programs designed to engage and educate citizens on their local government. Call VPD Officer Vernotis Williams for more information or to get an application for the next class.
Feel like taking a road trip to get in the Halloween spirit? News Valdosta reporter Allison Thorpe tells us how.
October means that it's haunted house season. This weekend, the community is invited to attend the Reed Bingham Halloween Haunted House. Doors open at 7 p.m. every Friday and Saturday until November 1st at the Reed Bingham State Park in Adel, Georgia. Tickets are $3 per person plus $5 parking. If haunted houses are not quite your thing, you can enjoy leisurely hayrides before the event. The Georgia Department of Natural Resources reminds everybody to bring their scared faces for this event. For News Valdosta, I'm Allison Thorpe.
The city of Albany is planning a massive expansion of its airport. Yesterday, the airport commissioners of the Southwest Georgia Regional Airport approved plans to knock down the current facility and construct new buildings. The airport wants to improve its facilities and attract the commercial air traffic, as well as the executive customers who fly in on their private jets. Airport Director Yvette Allais says that she wants Albany to be the region's red carpet and hopefully bring more businesses and economic development to Albany. Albany's regional competitor is the Valdosta Regional Airport.
The Georgia Water Coalition has named the proposed Sable Trail pipeline as one of its Dirty Dozen for 2014. The list highlights 12 of the worst offenses to Georgia's water, according to GWC. The organization listed the pipeline due to the risk of contaminating Southwest Georgia's well water, rivers, and streams, as well as noise and air pollution from a proposed compressor station situated near Albany. GWC also cited other possible dangers, citing a 2011 explosion in Alabama and a 1994 explosion on the Spectra Energy pipeline that left hundreds homeless. The pipeline is proposed to run under the Withlacoochee River near Valdosta.
The South Georgia Medical Center will host an Alzheimer's caregiver support group through April of 2015. The group will provide emotional support and education to those caring for someone with Alzheimer's or other forms of dementia. The group will meet Monday nights at 6:30. To register, call the South Georgia Medical Center.
The city of Valdosta has 12 board vacancies for citizens who want to get more involved in local government and their community. To apply, residents must review the membership requirements and code of ethics booklet. complete a general board application, and sign a code of ethics form. To be considered, you must have all the required documents turned in by next Wednesday evening at 5. For a list of vacant positions, call City Clerk Bolden. His number can be found on the Valdosta City website.
Be careful while grocery shopping over the weekend. Harvey's and Winn-Dixie grocery stores are recalling over 6,000 pounds of Serrano chili peppers distributed by the Bailey Farms Incorporated due to possible salmonella contamination. If you have bought these peppers, please call Winn-Dixie support.
The Remerton Fire Department is working hard to keep our community safe and tell us how we can prevent fires around the local area. News reporter Camille Pollitt has more on this story.
The Remerton Fire Department provides the citizens of Remerton the best protection available. In order to do this, they go through extensive training and classes in order to assist the community. Today we are going to learn about many ways to prevent fires around the Remerton area.
The Remerton Fire Department stays adequately trained to provide Remerton with the best service. It was built in 1951 and operates on a volunteer basis. Most places within Remerton have old architectural structures which can make them more susceptible to catching fire. About once every 3 months, they'll see a fire that gets out of control that started from either gas leaks, electrical, or a vehicle. 3 weeks ago, the Remerton Fire Department responded to a call of a single-wide trailer burning down.
Some of the biggest things to prevent fires in your home would be stay with your foods while you're cooking. Grease fire is a big cause of fire in the home. Secondly, would be to check your smoke detectors, check the batteries in them at least once a month. And lastly would be to have at least one ABC extinguisher in your home at all times, make sure it's charged and up to date on all its testing. That's the biggest ways to have fire prevention in your home.
The fire department applies for grants to help fund the department, which has about 10 firefighters, 3 trucks, and 1 transportation truck. They operate 24/7 and are always looking for volunteer firefighters to help. There is no experience necessary, and you must be 18 years of age. You earn about $20 per call. If you are interested, they have meetings every Wednesday night at 7 p.m. at the fire station where you can learn how you can help your community.
Every year we apply for the Assistance to Firefighters Grant. This grant helps get us several different pieces of equipment for our station. Recently we applied for the grant and got awarded for a truck. This year we're going to apply for the grant and try to get more equipment to help better our community.
There you can see how the Remerton Fire Department helps assist with fire safety, fire prevention, and fire suppression. The Remerton Fire Department is consistently growing as well as the community, so let's make sure we play our part in keeping this community safe. For your News Valdosta, I'm Camille Pollitt.
When we come back, we'll take a look at our local weather with Tevin Williams.
So don't go away. We'll be right back right after this.
In 1977, in Johannesburg, South Africa, an 8-year-old boy picked up the game of golf from his father. By the age of 9, he was already outplaying him. The odds of this gentle lad winning the Junior World Golf Championships at the age of 14, 1 in 16 million. The odds of that same boy then making it to the US and European Pro Golf Tours, 1 in 7 million. The odds of the Big Easy winning the Open Championship once and the US Open Championship twice, 1 in 780 million. The odds of this professional golfer having a child diagnosed with autism, 1 in 110. Ernie Els encourages you to learn the signs of autism at autismspeaks.org. Early diagnosis can make a lifetime of difference.
So, I just moved in with this family, and it's embarrassing. The little one, he likes to go outside and crawl around in the giant litter box. I don't know what he's doing. I mean, I was born and I knew how to use the litter box. Look at that! That's disgusting! Oh, poop already! You're making me nervous. Oh, okay, I can't look at this anymore. I really hope he grows out of this, for his sake.
Welcome back to News Valdosta.
Now let's take a look at the weather with Tevin Williams. Tevin, what do we have to look forward in the forecast?
Well, we're looking at some cool weather for this weekend and for today. Thanks, guys. Today's weather was a little chilly as we all woke up this morning. We will continue to see the weather be cool today, but it will warm up until about 7 o'clock. The high for today is expected to be at 75 degrees. With the temperatures staying rather cool, there is a 0 chance of rain, and also the humidity is at 39% for today. Tonight, we can expect some very cool weather as the day closes. The low will be 47 degrees, making it just a little bit cooler than what it was this morning. If you're going outside tonight for any reason, take a light jacket or coat, as you might be surprised for how cool the weather will be. Now for tomorrow, we can see some consistency with the weather. The high is 77 degrees with a 0% chance of rain. We have a 47% humidity as the UV index is set at 6, which is rather high. The weather is becoming cooler and slowly but surely showing its face in Valdosta. Now with our weather being a little cool, we still need to be on the lookout for the UV index. The index is set at 6, which is high, so everyone please protect your skin properly. I know residents are thinking about staying warm, but also keep in mind to protect your face and skin. Today's pollen forecast will be much lower than it normally has been for the weekend. The pollen count for today is 1.5, making it low, so everyone should be good for the day. I'm glad we are seeing that fall weather that we all have been hoping for, so while we can, go out and enjoy it. I hope everyone has a great weekend and also an even better VSU Blazer homecoming weekend. Now back to you two at the desk.
Thanks, Tevin. When we come back, we'll have your local sports report by Lanika Alexander. Don't go away.
Did you know kids who play outdoors have healthier lungs?
Totally. I did. Did you know that boys that play with dolls make better husbands?
My son has lots of dolls.
But did you know terry cloth diapers breathe better?
I did.
It's totally true.
Oh, yeah.
Did you know that strollers have the right of way on a sidewalk?
Yes.
Yep, I did. Did you guys
Did you know that kids who eat breakfast have higher GPAs?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. That's actually what I was going to say.
Did you know babies should never touch silver? It's really bad for them.
I knew that.
Did you guys know that statistically friendly kids have more friends?
Yeah.
That's obvious.
Did you know most people think they're using the right car seat for their kid, but they're not?
Parents who really know it all know for sure that their child is in the right seat at the right age and size. Visit safercar.gov/the right seat to make sure your child is protected.
I'm putting that on my blog.
I just put it in mine.
All right, give me a spot. You know my motto, safety first.
They could be dangerous. I think we should call animal control.
Animal control?
To be safe.
Don't worry.
Just...
I got this. It's a new motto.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of teens in foster care who don't need perfection. They need you.
Welcome back.
Now let's check in with Lanika Alexander for our local sports. Lanika.
Thanks, Matt. Well, kicking off sports, Lowndes High School cross country is excited to go to the regions tomorrow at Packer Park in Moultrie, and the race will begin at 4 p.m. Both teams will be defending their region titles and have a good chance of continued success tomorrow as well. All of the runners have worked extremely hard this season and say they appreciate all the support and well wishes for tomorrow's races. The first regular season of Georgia Christian School General Football in more than 40 years may be winding down, but the team is staying hot. The Generals are preparing for a road battle with non-conference opponent Osceola Christian this week. GCS sits at 4-3 overall, a record strong enough to lead the region, and 1-0 in GISA Region 3AA play. GCS also ranks 5th in GISA Class AA. The Generals are a team that likes to run in order to set up the pass, but GCS head coach Kent Copeland said if Osceola brings 8 or 9 players in the box, then the team won't be afraid to put the ball in the air. Georgia Christian kicks off with the Warriors in Monticello, Florida on Friday at 7 p.m. For the first time since October 10, 2006, the Valdosta State volleyball team defeated the West Florida Agronauts with a thrilling 3-1 victory in Gulf South Conference action at the complex on Tuesday night. The triumph marked the second of the season for the Blazers over a higher-ranked GSC opponent and upped VSU record to 15-6 overall, 10-3 in the league play. The Agronauts entered the match as the second-place team in the conference, but after falling to 17-6 on the year and 10-3 in GSC play on Tuesday night, UWF now shares the second-place position with Valdosta State. Valdosta State will now look ahead to a weekend trip to Tennessee, where the squad will face Union on Friday at 8 p.m., followed by Christian Brothers at 2 p.m. on Saturday. Valdosta State will host its second cross-country meet of the 2014 season when the Blazers welcome 7 teams to the town for Fairfield Inn Valdosta State Challenge this Saturday. The field for the challenge will feature several of the region's top-ranked teams. On the women's side, Tampa, which is ranked number 1 in the South region, will be in attendance, as well as number 6 West Florida. Flagler, which is ranked number 8 in the Southeast region, will also compete, while Morehouse, Florida Southern, Fort Valley State, LaGrange, and Albany State are also scheduled to appear. Among the men's field, Florida Southern is ranked number 1, while Tampa is number 4. West Florida enters the weekend at number 7, while Flagler is number 7 in the Southeast region. The women's race, which will be a 5K length, is scheduled to begin at 9 a.m. this Saturday, followed by the men's race, which will be 8K at 9:45 a.m. Freedom Park will play host to a 76-team softball tournament this weekend. The tournament, part of the Freedom Sports End of the Year World Series, is the largest yet for Valdosta this year. Freedom Park played host to other Freedom Sports World Series the past 2 weekends, bringing in a total of 36 teams and a total economic impact of almost $380,000. With 76 teams, this weekend could possibly double that impact. The tournament gets started this evening with the Home Run Derby at 7 p.m. The tournament will run through tomorrow through Sunday, starting at 9 a.m. each morning. One final reminder, Valdosta is expecting a lot of traffic this weekend due to Valdosta State's homecoming. So if you plan on attending the homecoming game or any other sporting events this weekend, get there early. That's all I have for you guys in sports today. Back to you guys at the news desk.
Thanks, Lanika. When we come back, we'll give you a look at how you can make a big difference in the next few days.
So stay with us.
I got my MBA online at VSU. As a working mom who travels on business, I needed an MBA program that fit my schedule and allowed me to balance both my work and home life. VSU's Web MBA was perfect. I was able to spend time with my family in the evenings and then complete my assignments. My MBA is one of my greatest accomplishments. It was hard work, but I would do it again in a heartbeat. Don't wait. Start your MBA today.
Clean kitchen surfaces, utensils, and hands with soapy water. 1 in 6 Americans will get sick from food poisoning this year. Keep your family safer. Check your steps at foodsafety.gov.
Welcome back to News Valdosta.
This weekend, you have an opportunity to make a difference in the community. Make a Difference Day is this Saturday. This annual celebration is the largest national community service day of helping others. There will be multiple cleanup projects of specific sites in the city of Valdosta and Lowndes County. Keep Lowndes Valdosta Beautiful is still in need of more volunteers. If you are interested in volunteering, you can visit KLVB's website for more information.
Another event set for this weekend is the South Georgia Regional Library's Friends of the Library Backdoor Book Sale. The semi-annual sale, located on Woodrow Wilson Drive, will offer shoppers a chance to buy gently used books while supporting the local library system. The sale is open to the public from 10 in the morning until 5 in the afternoon on Saturday, and again on Sunday afternoon from 1 to 5 o'clock. All items will be 50% off on Saturday. Proceeds from the sale will support the on-site authors that make appearances at the libraries and scholarships for the library staff to enhance communication. That's it for our program today. Thanks for watching News Valdosta. I'm Quenisha Claiborne.
And I'm Matt Tanga. Join us again on Monday.